Well, hello family, friends, and YouTube. Today is November 29th, and Snowee has 3,630 miles on her. And the reason I'm out here today, or this morning, is because it's 38 degrees, and I decided to do a temperature run to see what it would be like to ride in these temperatures, which I have not done. I think 47 is as low as I've been. And so I'm out here testing out this temperature run. Got the windshield all the way up. Right now I have my air deflectors set to normal. Later on I will flip them straight up and down, which will pull in the engine heat. I have no grips on, no seat heat on right now. I'm just riding. As far as my outer gear, I have my standard riding jacket on. Underneath that I have a hoodie, and underneath that I have Southern Honda Powersports t-shirt. That's it. I have, of course, on the bike, those of you who already know, I have the upper air deflectors, I have the lower air deflectors, and I also have the feet deflectors. Now I'm going extremely cautious around curves, simply because I have very cold tires. Obviously it is 38 degrees out here, and cold rubber, cold surfaces don't do well, and I don't want to drop the bike sliding for no apparent reason, because I'm a dummy out here at 38 degree temperature. Now the big thing about this test is a little bit of endurance, and also what do I expect to feel throughout my body. Right now I can tell you that if you have a thicker pair of gloves, you'll be okay. I'm wearing my thin, basically summer gloves on, so they're not thickly padded or anything like that. And I will likely need the hand warmers, but I'm gonna go for a little while without all that, just to see what the riding conditions would be like. Having all those heated seats and heated grips are all a luxury. Of course, I got the windshield all the way up, and I'm also changing my angle of the camera to linear. I got tired of looking at a lot of my videos and noticing that it seems like all the telephone poles are bent and everything, and that just has to do with the wide angle lens. It gives sort of a fisheye kind of look. And I was going to open the visor a little bit. There we go. And that fisheye look, I guess after a while, drives me crazy. Pay no attention to these telephone poles, because some of them are already bent. Has nothing to do with your viewing pleasure. But we're at 37 degrees now, and actually I'm 45 miles an hour. I'm staying under 50 right now, and at that temperature with these deflectors, yes, I can ride. I mean, I'm comfortable out here. Again, the only thing I would noticeably change, let's go straight this time. Anything I noticeably would change is you will feel a little bit around your neck just from the outdoor temperature. It's 37 degrees, so just from the outdoor temperature You're gonna feel a little bit around your neck, but that's okay. Robert White recommended these collars to wear. I don't have one on yet. It's sort of like a dickie, and I don't have one of them on yet, but you can feel a little bit of the coolness around your neck. Again, I don't feel anything on my legs. I don't feel anything on my feet. My toes are fine. So that's I mean, folks, it's 37 degrees out here. I wouldn't ride much lower than this anyway. I definitely would not ride on any roads if it was below freezing, simply because I don't want to hit a ice spot or something. But 37 degrees, I'm staying below 50 miles an hour. I'm comfortable. And I don't have, I guess what you would say, winter gear on. I don't have all this high-tech traveling gear on. I have, my pants are simply 5'11 blue jeans, a little longer inseam, so when I ride on my motorcycle they hug around my boots so I don't have air and everything going up my leg. But I could ride. I mean, I could ride like this for a while. I mean, I know right now in this temperature, if I was not going to use, which I'm still not using at the moment, if I'm not going to use thicker gloves, then I would have to use the hand warmers. And again, I'm trying to get away from the spoiled features. I do not have my my heated seat turned on. I do not have my grips turned on. So I'm just raw right now. And if I'm staying under 50, this is fine. This is like a little nice jaunt. Actually feels pretty good. I'm not catching any upper air wind or anything of that nature. So I'm happy with this. I even got my visor cracked a little bit. And just because of these temperatures, you might get a little bit of a runny nose. I haven't had it happen yet, but I just kind of know that that's one of the things that will happen. But I keep my visor closed, which it's not right now, but if I keep my visor closed, I should be fine. So I would say right now, the only place on my body staying under 50 miles an hour that would really feel any idea that it is 37 degrees out here would be around my neck. And I mean, it's tolerable. I mean, I'm not getting wind. I'm just getting the natural air from outside. The windshield's blocking all the wind, but I'm getting just the natural 37 degree outside temperature, and you can feel it just below my helmet around my neck. And this is like a nice morning ride. I mean, I really am. I'm not feeling anything on my legs. I'm not. My hands, again, I have these basic thin summer gloves on. So there you can feel my hands. You can feel a little bit that I might need warmers, but that really is it. To the left looks like a bunch of curvy road, or to the right looks like a bunch of curvy roads, so I'll just stay left. So, can I ride at 37 degrees? I can tell you, yes, I will be out on these roads. So you will be getting videos from me in the winter. I will be treating this almost like a year-round riding bike. I don't know if you're going to get a lot of highway riding or anything above 50. That I don't know yet. We'll just have to play that by ear when I get up here. You know what, maybe when I get up here I will get it over 50 to see if, I'm just pretty sure that the faster temperature, the faster speed I ride, those things that I'm currently feeling right now, basically a little bit in the hands and the neck. Well, I don't even know if the neck's going to change because I'm not catching any wind. Basically, the hands are going to increase due to the higher speed. The neck may, because the wind may work its way around the shield. I'm not really sure, but I can tell you right now, I could ride out here for a few hours if I kept it below 50. Right now I'm at 55. I'm not having anything. And now some of you might ask about the toes. Well, you know, I have those air deflectors on my feet. They're good for curves. They're good for guards to let me know if I'm taking a curve too sharp, because they will scrape a little bit. They're the only thing on my bike I've actually scraped since I've had it is those feet air deflectors. But no, this is fine. This is nice. This is definitely nice. So I will keep on riding up here a little bit. I think I'll be hitting somewhere near a faster speed. And as I said before, I know where it's going to be. It's going to be in my hands. Even though the upper air deflectors do block a lot of the wind, and the mirrors, of course, block some of the wind, you're going to catch a little bit. But as far as my back, my butt, my back, my shoulders, my legs, no, actually my feet, all of them would have no idea that I'm riding in 37-degree temperature. So I guess I can tell the viewers, you can be prepared for some videos, some moto vlogs this winter, because Snowee's going to be out on this road, and Snowee's got stuff to say. I got stuff to say. Not 100% sure where I'm at right now, but it's populated wherever it's at. Yeah, I've been in Clarksville basically all my life since I was 11 years old, and it takes a second for me to figure out exactly where I'm at when I go out on these little journeys to nowhere. Okay, I know where I'm at. See, there's no need to panic, folks. Clarksville is big, but nothing to panic about. Right over there we have Beach Haven Winery, and then the Interstate 24 is right across from that. I gotta go out on that interstate so we can see what this weather's going to, or what this conditions are going to be like. I know everybody's looking at me thinking this guy is out here on a Goldwing, 37-degree temperatures, something wrong with him. No, folks, nothing wrong with me. Normally I would cut away when I come to a red light. I may edit it out in the video in post. there's the winery, Beach Haven, and there's Interstate 24 over there. I'm in Industrial Park area. I'm going to go around this way, and then I'm going to get up at some higher speeds. In fact, there's no need for me to just keep you hanging on. Let me cut away from here. I'll get to the interstate, and I'll let you know. All right, I'm running 80 miles an hour right now, and I'm getting ready to pick it up even higher if I get out of traffic. But again, we have the regular point of contact that is around your neck from the regular temperature. For those of you who do not know, right now I'm currently riding with a show chrome tall show chrome windshield, so it's a little taller and a little wider, so it's keeping the air off of me. I am considering switching to an F4 Customs. We'll see about that soon, but I am not picking up any cold air on my upper chest or anything like that, and I'm running right now 85 miles an hour. My feet are fine. There's no chill. My legs are fine. It is the hands, because I don't have the right winter gloves on, and it's the neck from just the regular temperature outside. Now, a little trick that maybe somebody doesn't know, or somebody showed it to me, and that is take your upper air deflector, point it straight up and down, almost straight up and down like that, and when you do that on both sides, just like that on both sides, you will get the engine heat. So now I can feel the heat of the engine coming and hitting my legs, which I didn't actually need, but I put it on there as a demonstration, and now my legs are, you can feel it. My legs are getting toasty, and they weren't even cold. So that's another little trick with these air deflectors, the adjustable ones. If you get the fixed ones, you can't do anything. You're stuck with that. But if you have the adjustable ones, if you turn them in the right direction, you will pick up the engine heat, and it will come up to you. Well, I'm actually starting to feel it up around my chest area too. So that engine heat is really coming up here. It's almost like having a heater on a motorcycle. So there we are at 80 miles an hour, and I am fine at 37 degrees outside. There is no concern. I just need to bump up to some winter gloves, and I know I can ride at 37. Now, anything much lower than that, especially at the freezing point, you never know when you're going to hit a patch of ice or something, and that's not good for two wheels. I don't like cold surface roads and, cold rubber tires. You can slip easier in curves, so you have to take everything extra cautious when you're riding in the cold. But I'm not here to lecture people. This is right now 90 degrees. I feel everything feels fine. Folks, I can actually go and travel. I could take a trip back to Texas like this. Let me slow down a little bit, going a little too fast. But that was 90 miles an hour, and we're in the winter time. I'm riding a Goldwing. Forget that part. I am riding a motorcycle in the winter time in 37-degree temperatures, and I'm doing just fine. Just got to change these gloves, and again, I'm rawing everything, so I do not have the seat. I do not have the seat warmer or the grip warmers on. That's just a bonus. Right now, I wanted to know what it was like with none of those things, and I could travel like this with none of those extra features. I don't have any wind or anything down around the seat, so I don't even see the purpose for the seat warmer. It's not, I don't think it'll do anything for me other than make me feel like I went to the bathroom or something. I don't know about what I need the heat for my seat. My hands, I can understand. I won't turn them on right now, but I can tell you that the gloves will make all the difference in the world. Well, that was the highway test, and I'm letting you know I can travel. So the only place on my entire body am I catching any of the wind or feeling any of the temperature change is my hands, because I have, again, summer gloves on, summer riding gloves. So we're at 70. This is me traveling. And again, as I stated earlier, I have basically blue jeans on from 511 that go over my boots. I have my riding boots on. I have a t-shirt on from Southern Honda Powersports. I have a hoodie, and then my traditional riding jacket. That is it. And of course we got a traffic jam, almost guaranteed. So let me pop this visor up a little bit. And nobody wants to be bored with a traffic jam, and I'm not going to bore you with one either. So basically, here are my closing notes. You can ride a Goldwing if you have the air deflectors on, the upper, the lower, and of course I got my toes do not feel anything. I am fine. My toes do not even know it's cold outside. So I would have to say, as long as you have a good pair of gloves, something to go around your neck, I could ride for a long time in this temperature. Let me open up my visor. It's fogging up again. Wanted to cut that noise out from that semi. But we're stuck in traffic, so I apologize for that. I'm going to break away from here to let you know that yes, I will be able to ride this Goldwing most of the year. So stay tuned. I will have videos. So until next time, just live your life.